A new requirement from the Environmental Protection Agency has placed another stumbling block in the path of Port Hamilton Refining and Transportation, owners of the refinery on Saint Croix. On Thursday, the EPA announced that the facility would not be able to resume operations until a new prevention of significant deterioration permit is obtained, which would require detailed air quality analyses and the use of the best available air pollution control technology. The EPA says this is because the refinery is located, quote, near historically marginalized communities that are overburdened with pollution. That includes pollution from the refinery itself, which was shut down by the EPA in May 2021. In its analysis of the facility, the agency notes that the disastrous attempt at restarting by former owners Lime Tree Bay led to two flare rainout incidents that misted oil droplets over the vegetable gardens and water cisterns of neighboring residents. Additionally, the refinery on two occasions was the source of emissions of hydrogen sulfide, sulfur dioxide, and uncombusted hydrocarbons that sickened residents and forced multi-day school closures. These events, the EPA said, were of such, quote, grave concern to the agency that for only the fifth or so time in the history of the Clean Air Act, the EPA exercised its emergency powers to order Lime Tree to shut down the refinery. After the approximately $4 billion invested in the restart by Lime Tree and its financial partners resulted in less than 3 months of operations before being mothballed, the EPA says Port Hamilton and West Indies Petroleum's $62 million winning bid, quote, raises questions about the physical, financial, and regulatory viability of the facility. The refinery's history, in the EPA's opinion, means that restarting the facility again would require, quote, significant construction and other physical activities beyond what Lime Tree already spent billions to achieve. In addition to now needing to apply for and receive a new PSD permit, PHRT is also party to the U.S. Department of Justice's joint stipulation, which requires the company to submit a plan and a schedule for the implementation of all corrective measures set forth by the submitted audit reports, no later than 90 days prior to the restart of the refinery as a whole or in process units within the facility. The EPA notes that such a plan and schedule has not yet been submitted. Because of the length of time since former owners Hovensa shut down operations, the EPA considered the facility to be permanently shuttered despite the brief unsuccessful restart attempt by Lime Tree. Therefore, the refinery is considered a new major air pollution source requiring application and approval of a new PSD permit. PHRT officials had previously indicated their belief that they should be allowed to operate under existing permits, which were last modified by the EPA over a decade ago in August 2011.